Welcome back, I'm Tedward. Welcome to the annual NEMPA Ragtop Ramble, where we're driving up to Maine, and welcome to the all-new Hello Green McLaren 750S. This is 740 horsepower, and it is going to get us up to some lobster in style today on this little rally. It's really fun to drive these on the street because they are incredible track machines, but because they have these wild hydraulic suspension systems, they're genuinely very cozy and comfortable. I love that you can kind of peer in through this beautiful glass here. Not a whole lot to write home about down there, but the real star of the show is when you crouch down and look through this diffuser, you just get a massive view of this transmission. Now this is not even an MSO color. Hello Green is a step above that, so it's actually kind of a big deal that we've got it in this color, because our friend Natalie over there from McLaren actually had to push pretty hard to get this color on a press car. But we're going to take you on a little drive today, because even though we're just heading up the coast on the highway with these gorgeous, like, hyper silver wheels covering up these carbon ceramic brakes, it's always a joy to get in one of these. I mean, they're carbon monocoque chassis. I love the way these dihedral doors open. They give you all the space in the world to get in and out. And unlike those old 2005 Ford GTs where you get that roof line opening up, you can actually use this because it opens up and away, not simply out where you bonk your head on it. Everything inside this car is driver focused, and I'm glad they did not change too much since the old MP412C days. So anyway, let's get into one of Britain's finest automobiles and take it up the coast and eat a whole bunch of lobsters. Let's get a start up on the 750S. Yes. Now I gotta figure out the seat controls, which I always forget. Look at this. The dashboard no longer does the funky flip, which is probably a great thing for serviceability. We now have drive modes here. So that's sport handling, track handling. Great. You can move back, put it in sport mode. This is powertrain. So we'll go to sport powertrain. That's wonderful. Space is limited. And let me introduce you to our wonderful Volvo. Actually, I'll let you introduce yourself. Our wonderful Volvo PR rep.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm with Volvo, but I'm here in the McLaren today.
She's not disappointed.
No, not at all.
We managed to get what we needed. I'm going to roll down the windows while we back this up, because if anyone screams, we'll know. But we do get a camera right here, kind of awkwardly. Let's see if the parking brake comes on with revs. Yes, they're smart. Thank you, McLaren. We'll do our best not to injure anything on this vehicle. Oh yes. Oh, what a great sound. Let's see, they're still going, that's good. Looking clear, and we're not going to get messed up with that wide load. Let me dial this back a little bit, because there's definitely no way we're not peaking on audio. These are loud. Wonderful. And I don't know what that is, so we're not going to pass him at speed, but we will inspect it gingerly and find our way over. But if his intention was to look like something, he definitely did his job. Yeah, that's why you don't get a flyby, because you got that little light on the door. The real magic of these cars compared to any other supercar is the tactility. You have just lightning fast, responsive hydraulic steering. You've got brakes that are assisted, but look in the mirror. Watch the mirror when I do this. I'm going to just dab into the brakes a little bit. You watch that air brake pop up, but not to mention the fact that this brake pedal is one of the most authentic racing brake pedal feels in the game. It feels like you're pushing on a block of wood, and we say that a lot with Porsches, but this feels more akin to those Porsches back in the day, which were air-cooled, not the newer ones. McLaren has become the tactility motor vehicle. If you want to feel things, if you want it to be a little over the top, this is what you do. Yes, they have an Artura that is a hybrid, but they're the only ones that are still making raw, authentic supercars, and they're going away, because who knows what's next. I do trust McLaren to maintain that pedigree going forward, but after the 788, I'm really curious about what is going to properly replace this chassis and succeed what has become probably one of the most iconic spaceship-shaped supercars ever built. So we're in a little bit of traffic, but we're in traffic in a McLaren, so I'm still very happy. Now we're crossing the bridge into Maine. Just leave it in manual mode all the time because it's fun and it feels so satisfying to click these lovely metal paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. It's insane how comfortable this is.
It is.
This bridge in my Civic Type R is rough. The McLaren just absorbs all of it like it's nothing.
And honestly, the clicks of the paddle is like a satisfying.
Just give you whiplash whenever. Oh, it's the best. I can feel the camera like bouncing off my face. That's how hard the shifts are. The visibility out of a 750S is incredible because you can look over the shoulder, and unlike most mid-engine sports cars, you get this flying buttress that completely blocks that view, and you're really relying on the mirrors and speed to make sure that whatever you're doing is getting around it. In this car, you can get an over-the-shoulder look, and they put two pieces of glass back there that really help. Front-end grip on these cars is just so good.
That's a really hard day at work.
So here's the thing. What we did, we all picked keys out of a box this morning, and we picked a Hyundai. Okay, you're right. I can't put any of that on you.
I didn't grab the key.
I picked a Hyundai Santa Cruz, and there's no offense to the Hyundai Santa Cruz. It is a wonderful motor vehicle, but there was a ZR1 and a 750S on the table. Oops. Sorry, it's just a state law. And then we were thinking, how are we going to wheel and deal our way into swapping keys with whoever has the McLaren? So we arrived early because we chose a probably more intelligent route or something, or Waze did.
Yeah.
We'll call it us.
A scenic view.
A scenic view. We went through Boston. And when we arrived, someone ran right up to me and said, "Hey, are you driving the Santa Cruz? Would you like to trade me for a Range Rover?" And I was like, now that Range Rover is a bargaining chip I can use for the McLaren sale. And then when the McLaren rolled in, we didn't get too antsy. We just made our way over cool, calm, collected, flashed a Range Rover key, and received our McLaren. Now, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but there's so much heat coming off the engine right now. I love watching the Mirage wave going past me in the rearview mirror. It's so good. Well, now we're going to sit in a little bit of coastal Route 1 traffic, and we will catch up with you in Kennebunkport. As we slip into Kennebunkport, definitely not flying under the radar. Listen to the fans. This is doing everything it can to evacuate heat. going? Oh, thank you. One should always be a good steward of the Supercar Driver Club. Oh, kids are crying. They're dropping ice cream. We could. Now I feel but if we do, we need to hang them around our necks and tie them off so that way it says that facing our backs. That guy gave a look, so he gets a downshift. This is my favorite. Look at this. Could you imagine if you got to park there? That's your house. I don't think anyone would kick us out. Check out this F-body Camaro. Yes. There's a special sensation of giving a thumbs up. We're gonna go down the coast a little further because we're ahead of everybody. Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Nice spots to like pull off.
Yeah, there's some beautiful places up here. Colleagues in the GR Corolla. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. Maybe this is the spot. Let's do a little nose lift action and sit back here for a quick second. Let's see. Reverse. Good cameras. We just need this for like right here, I think is the shot. Okay, and then neutral. I always do this the wrong way the first time. Parking brake is engaged. Let's see if we can get a quick little shot of this thing. I'm gonna put the nose lift down. Watch rocks just in case. We're good. He just set off. Huh? He just set off the alarm in the Corolla. Oh, this looks so good right now. All right, let's get the good camera. We'll get a quick shot of this here. That would be tragic.
Nice shot.
Right? Oh, nailed it.
Hard day at the office.
Let's see, can I get this? I need to go like into this bush like Homer Simpson. Actually, if I shit like this. Oh shoot, you know what? I gotta put the frunk is still open a little bit. I gotta close that. Amateur move. Yeah. Just need to move the there we go. Such an amateur move on my part. Oh, sorry. Let me put the arrow up. That's it. All right. Cool. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us. We're gonna go to the hotel right now, grab some delicious food. But I feel like we had the proper McLaren experience. And the coolest thing is we're getting the proper McLaren experience thanks to McLaren. Like, how often does that happen? That's really neat. Okay, nice and slow. Okay. That's the one problem with like supercars, is that you do like this dance of, I want to go places and I'd love to be able to hang out, but at the same time, I am so terrified that I'm gonna like run over a pebble that's gonna destroy a carbon splitter.
Especially when it's not your car.
100%. These guys love it. I was gonna turn there, but they were filming and I wanted to give them the drive-by, so now we'll turn up there. But this is, look at this. This is beautiful.
It's like those guys weren't with us, right?
No. That's just what happens in this car. I'm actually gonna put the nose lift up for this. Not an effing chance. I think Waze needs a supercar function.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. And it's paved. Oh, there's our friends. I think they want us to go around them, but maybe they don't care. It brings joy.
Yeah.
There is a thing with like McLarens and I think Lamborghinis where people thumbs up you, whereas another finger is used when you're in a Porsche. They're usually like, nah, dude.
Should we tell them to pull over?
I can't help but give someone a good rolling shot if they're gonna film, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. That's it.
Should I tell them to go in there?
I got my blinker on. They can if they want, but
I've seen it up close.
all right. I see us. Let these folks do their thing. All right, guys, we're gonna go eat a bunch of lobster. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I know this isn't like a full review of a 750S, but we will do that when I get this car at the house, and it's gonna be wonderful. But right now, we're gonna pull up to what I hope is VIP parking, unless we just go around and figure this out, because, good Lord, there's some interesting parking jobs in this parking lot right now, and we need to protect the goods.
You can park across the way.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah,
we might do that.
that.
All right.
We can like pull in and ask Joey.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, so good.